Okay, so I did not at all, wasn't paying attention. Hi. Um, I completely spaced and thought that it was at 2 when really it was at 1. Oops. So now, oh, there it is. Okay. Um, and mute this. All right. So yeah, I'm an hour late. I really don't expect anybody to show up here. I didn't like advertise this very well. And this is okay. I think that I will go here so that way I can see everything. 'Cause this is more live and YouTube lags. Okay, so these are the two that I used in my planner. And the thought is that on Wednesdays, if I can actually like not motivate myself, but I need to start making cards for like the holidays and stuff. And so I figured that this would be the right place to do it. I also thought about doing it on Twitch because there is actually a section that says, you know, for creative stuff and everything. So I thought about going on there too, but I don't have any like pretty um user things like pretty uh emotes or anything like that. It would strictly be like the um the the beginner sort of thing. So anyway, I use these in my planner for this week, and what I wanted to do is to kind of like stamp them on something like this. I'm gonna stamp them out, color them, and probably I don't know what to do right now. um, I had kind of an idea of what to do, but we'll see how it goes. Wish that I had put like music or something in the background, but I can't remember quite how to do that. So what I did with these, the ones that actually have dies that I can cut out, like you'll see that this one doesn't have a black backing to it, and this one does. This is a magnetic sheet. And I just wanted to put these on here so that they're not rolling around all in the bag. So, yep. Um, I don't really, and that's the that's the problem is that like nobody's watching because I was late. So, yeah, I figure that I will just sit here and stamp and do my thing, and if somebody decides to come on, then I will talk to them. I don't know. So, let's see, where is So what I'm gonna do is just lay these right on a block that I have. And they were really into mice this year. This is all lawn fun stuff. And they did a lot of stuff with mice and everything, which was really nice. It was cute. But this is the easiest way that I know how to stamp things and then color them and then cut them out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use my die machine. I am very unprepared right now. I kind of looked in to see what time it was, and then I saw that I was supposed to be on here an hour ago, and I went, "Oh, well, crap." Because of course I had ideas on how to what exactly I was going to do, but I also didn't set up my die cutting machine, and I meant to. I mean, it's right here. All I just have to do is plug it in. Okay. Gonna make a couple of these. And all I'm doing is just it's on this and I'm taking ink and putting it on there so you can see that there is a difference between what's inked and what isn't. That way I can make more. Ta-da! And I don't usually clean my stamps. It's not that they don't need it, it's just that I don't ever clean them. I mean, I guess that I would if the ink was, like, really messy. Yeah, it gets on the fingers and everything. Just I'm creating stuff. It's supposed to get messy, right? So the yellow on here, which you can see, is from nothing but the fact that I've had these for a few years now. It's just age. Am I gonna do this? So all that I'm doing is I'm measuring, like, I have this much room to put stuff over here so that I can color it there. I'll take the rolling pin and the butter. And egg. Yeah, I have a couple of other ones that are doing this that actually the stamps dried out. So they were all cracked and everything, and they're not supposed to do that. That's actually like the makings of a cheap stamp. Um, well, I don't have room for another one, but that's okay. Alrighty, let me close the ink up. Oh, by the way, this spot right here, this red spot, isn't like a blurred fuzzy somewhere up here. It's actually ink. I have little ink blending tools. So if you're thinking that like this is something on your end or something on my end, it's just I ink blended something and I brushed it out right there. What to talk about? I went to work after a 3-day vacation, I guess. Um, Monday, which was my day off, I went grocery shopping and lifted up a bigger case of Mountain Dew, and my back told me exactly where to go and how to do it. So, needless to say, I have like a very hurt back at the moment, which kind of sucks. Um, I am using Castle Arts pencils. I usually, come on, focus, focus. Eh. Anyway, Castle Arts. Um, wanted something other than uh like I usually use Crayola. Um, I wasn't really a big fan of Prismacolor, but I think that those are really good for blending. Um, I'm not a big fan of coloring with markers just because I don't like that if you go over it, like they don't blend very well for me. Um, kind of making the parts where I think that there are shadows a little bit darker. So like his feet are going to be a little bit darker under his belly, things like that. And the idea is that I'm giving out cards to like friends and family this year. We're gonna go take family pictures, which is nice because at least, here, since we're closer to the city, we'll be able to do that. It was really hard the last 3 years to go and take pictures because we've been so far away from everything. And I think that I think I'll be doing some simple cards this year. I bought some things that were larger dies that take up a lot of space on the front of a card, so I'll be able to do that, which will be nice, just getting back into it. And I'm getting back into working with my planner and everything else. Um, not just because not just because Ember's in school and everything, but I have a lot of time in between when I get home from work and what is it? When I get home from work and whenever I go and get my daughter from daycare. And I figured that, I need to be doing something productive. So why not just do this stuff? Okay, I'm going to make these different. Here's my gray. Do what? Phone. I don't know if you heard my phone. Oh, gray, please. This one is gray. All right. And I'm just kind of coloring them the same, only in a different color. I do actually really enjoy coloring whenever I want to do it. When I have to do it, then it's a no-go, but isn't that right for about everything? So anyway, I think as I was saying about my back hurting, uh, did something stupid to it and pinched a nerve, pulled a muscle, I don't know, Monday at the end of grocery shopping, which was great. I'm glad that it wasn't right at the beginning. And I went to urgent care yesterday, which was actually not that long of a wait. One of those things where you get there before they even open and then you fill out the paperwork and you fill it all out electronically now due to plague, which is just fine with me, whatever. And they gave me a shot in my butt, which is fine. It just brought me right back to whenever I was younger and all of the vaccinations that you have to have for school. Uh, so funny story, there was one, and it was one whenever I was older, and I don't know why I absolutely pitched a fit. I have no clue. Um, but basically, I was such a skinny kid. The only place that I had that they could actually get at me was my butt because it wasn't gonna work in my arm. My arm was too skinny. So I remember, gosh, I had to be Uh, wha I think I had to be under 10, but older than 5, and they literally held me down, and looking back at it, it was just like, "Why? Why did I do that?" I was big enough to understand what was going on, Why did I do that? I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of what it reminded me of, was that he stuck me in my right butt cheek, and I'm like, well, at least nobody needs to hold me down right now, because yeah, at least I'm older and I understand. And I look at all the ones that Ember will have to go through whenever she gets older. It's gonna be tons of fun. Okay, need pink. Little ears and nose. So these stamps are all by Fawn, and I absolutely love them. I was working, or I was um playing with some other stamps too, but they have discontinued their store. So I try not to bring any of them out here in case you guys think that they're adorable and you want them. I think we're gonna make the gloves that color too. Just to sort of tie them all in together. Okay. And I'm not really a perfectionist with my coloring and whatnot. For this, do this for icing, but I'll do it really lightly. So my back is doing a little bit better today, and I went into work. It basically feels right now like I have really worked hard for an 8-hour shift, and it's just a dull pain, like my back needs to pop, but really it's not gonna pop. That it sucks because I know that now that my back hurts, I have to take it slower. I don't like taking anything slow. I am not a slow and deliberate with my moves kind of person. So it sucks. It's no fun. Is not brown work. And of course, I do have a Prismacolor color pencil or Prismacolor pencil sharpener. Okay. That is more red than I thought it was going to be. It's Indian red, so of course. Oh well. It's alright. I will use brown for the next one. Not magenta. This will work. That is an equally horrible color. Hmm. Gingerbread house. So yes, anyway, the idea is to come on here and do Just for something fun to do on Wednesdays, I guess. And then Fridays are gonna be basically we're gonna be doing, I call them productivity sprints, and that's basically like 15, 20 minutes of doing something, even if it's just sitting there and breathing. And um, prepping for next month, which is National Novel Writing Month. Not that everybody needs to write next month, but um, I'm working on editing a book that I wrote 3 years ago. Yeah, because it needs to be done. I would like to get it out to the world, and in order to do that, I need to make it look good. So yeah, I'm gonna do. Where did my red go? Kinda. I'm trying hard not to bump the camera too. If you saw how precarious this camera is on here, I have it stuck with like washi tape, and it's not going anywhere right now, surprisingly enough. That was the wrong color, but that's all right. Must take drink. Hold on. So yeah, they had me doing some easy stuff at work today, which was nice. But again, it's really no fun. I couldn't actually do my job because of my back hurting. Okay. Use these, and then I put them right back and I don't sharpen them. I do a lot of things where I just put it back and future me gets to do all the hard work. Which is fine, it's just pencil sharpening, it's no big deal. I think that next week I'll probably advertise this a little bit better. Um, yeah. And of course, because my hours at work are different, this will be at a different time, but I will make sure to actually like be here on time. Foot is going numb from sitting how I'm sitting. Okay. So I had seen two, and I can't remember who the lady is, but she took and did a couple of these on um their on like colored and patterned paper and stuff and then cut them out. And that would be really cool. I can't remember the name. Yeah, that would also be a fun thing. Fun, tedious thing. What am I gonna use? Because I don't want to use that blue purple again. I also noticed that these colored pencils really don't have a nice purple to them. That's not really what I look for, but yeah. I actually have a mixer like this, one of the KitchenAid ones. I do believe that is red. I haven't used it for a while. So, they're purple. That looks okay. I actually made my nails all pretty for you guys that are watching, so they're not all gross and disgusting like they were in the Plan With Me video. Um, I just wanted my nails to be pretty. I also wanted to see if they would actually like stay put while I do things too. So these are the press-on nails, and one of my friends sells them. They're really nice, but they also really fall off of my fingers because of what I do at work. I mess with a lot of heavy stuff. It's kind of cool on there. Yeah, I mess with a lot of heavy stuff. I dig my fingers into things. I am not nice with my hands. Is basically what I'm saying. I'm not nice with my hands at all. So checking to see if, these actually, well, I guess. I like these ones over Prismacolor because I can actually press down on these. Where with Prismacolor it was a little bit harder to do, and if you drop the Prismacolor ones, then you're done because they're so soft that they break inside. Crayola is also good. I don't know why people think that just because it's Crayola and it's not made just for kids. Granted that I don't use them anymore, but I have them. But yeah, they're good for everybody. Coloring kind of hard, so it's making a noise. That looks actually really cool. So I'm looking at it, actually looking here, and then I'm looking at the computer screen. It's really nice. Okay. Flower. Uh, guess making it like a light shade of gray would be good. I don't know. Because this is like a sack of flour, and I don't think that they make them in canvas anymore. Yeah, that looks all right. Okay, go back over there to do the stands. I also still feel like I really need to pop my back, and it ain't gonna happen. Um, this color. Good. Okay. Do it for this one too. Unfortunately, this color reminds me of a girl that I used to work with. Her favorite color was like the aqua, teal, turquoise kind of colors. She was very adamant about getting what she wanted at work, which was okay, I guess, but yeah, it didn't really do that much for me. Okay, so I can do the thing with these. I'm not prepared. Not even a little bit. Um, I don't even know where my stuff is to cut these. Let me see. It's in here. Uh, oh, there they are. Okay, good. What's in here? Ah, alrighty. Again, not very prepared. All of those. Awesome. Can you tell that these are well loved? All of this stuff goes on the floor. Oh, bending. Bending is horrible. And really, I'm not bending all that much. It's just, I don't want to hurt my back anymore. I kind of want to take it easy, but I also kind of just, like, my brain still says that if you work through it, then it won't hurt. And my brain has been known to be a big liar and deceiver just to get what it wants. Oh, cool. I can actually plug that in down here. Awesome. Now I have to actually get down here without making any weird noises. Oh. Bonk my head on the thing. Okay. Good, good. Um, take the scissors. All that I'm doing is just cutting this because I don't have actual dies for these. Mm-hmm. Okay. This round, put all this stuff on here. Yeah, that's gotta be the best part about these is that I don't have to manually cut stuff. I mean, I will for the others. It's nice. Oh, okay. I think. No. It's this one. This? One. It is the worst part though, trying to figure out which way is which. I know which side is up and which side is down. No, I know which way actually goes on here, but I don't know what this one is. Yes, I do. Does it really go like that? Yeah, it takes me a second. I need, where is, okay. So then all that I'm doing is taking washi tape, which is, it's decorative tape. Making sure that I've lined this up and making sure that it stays. Because I have done things where, at least with bigger dies, it's been like, oh yeah, it's okay. I can just, wing it. But if I color something and then I move it, if I don't have the magnetic thing's a little bit unruly at the moment, but if I just lay this on here and then I put everything down, it could jostle and go over here. That to happen. Next week I will be more organized, I promise. I actually have stuff like written down and organized for like a month out for stamps and everything. So I am trying to be organized with it. Not expecting like a big gaggle of people to come in either. I'm really not. They do need to advertise it a little bit better. That. And because all of these dies are kind of close together, I put my other one up there. I'll be doing the same with the cake. It's this one, right? Right. Okay. Got all of that. So now it's time to cut it out. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be. I haven't done this in a while. So you're going to hear this go through the machine and it's going to be kind of loud. Okay, I don't know if that did anything to them. No, it didn't. Okay, maybe I have to add all 4 then. I don't know. That'll do something to them. Okay. Yeah, that did the thing. Holy cow. All right. And then as you can see, these are all cut out. Trying to get the washi tape off there. That has to be like the worst thing. Like, cool, it's all cut out. And now you get to remove all of this stuff. I think I might need to add the metal shim instead of one of those. That was a little too much. Copper, quit licking your paws. Oh, hold on. Yep, this is the problem that I have, that I did it so well that the washi tape, which is supposed to be barely sticky, has become one with the paper. There we go. Gonna have washi tape to clean up after this. I don't know if you can see that, but you see where the washi is right there? Oopsies. I mean, at least I know that my thing is working right. Goodness. Glad that I have nails to pick this off with. Trying to find the plus side of everything. Mwahaha. It's kind of like all that can remind me of is oh, what is it? Inside Out. Watching joy and sadness interact. No. Oh no. I don't know where that went. Uh-oh. It went underneath my desk. Also, uh-oh. That's no good. Mm. Mm-hmm. Aha. Okay. Yeah, be very careful with these things. Alrighty. Can peel that little part off. Yeah, I think that I'll have to use the magnetic thing. Something not so... I totally forgot this little dude. Oh no. How does he go? Like that. It's got to be the weirdest part too, is trying to get all of these back together. And I can usually see it if I turn it around, but like I was having trouble with this one. Okay. Put these here. See if I can take this out. And I'll add this on. So as you can see, my stuff is like really well loved. Really squishy-fied. Okay. Putting it through the thing again. All right. Let's hope that that was a little bit better. Oh yeah, cool. Good, good. Got through everything and it wasn't so bad. And I can tell, I don't think that you'd be able to see it if I held it up close, but the indent here versus here is a lot less, which is good. Trying to think of all the things that I have to do for Friday. So I was taking, and I'll mention this on Friday too, because I realized that I'm sort of not really catering to do two different demographics of people here, but it's still a creative thing to do, with the whole being creative with this and being creative with writing. I started doing Sarah Cannon's Publish and Thrive thing, which is basically one of those how to make it in the what's it called? How to make it in like the indie writing, the stuff that isn't the self-published realm, because she's doing very good, and yet I haven't read any of her books. Figure that one out. So yeah, and there are books that I wanna write. I've got something out that, it's done, but it's not finished. And I want to get it out. I want people to read it. Um, so yeah, I took her class, and I'll be implementing the things later because I'm still so new to the whole thing. I'm gonna run the machine again. Alrighty. Yeah, it's just me trying to find trying to get everything prepared. And of course, you have the left brain, which is creative, and the right brain, which is, wait, the right side is creative, the left side is logical. And being left-handed, I had to figure that out because I'm like, no, because if you're a lefty, then you're not that you're more creative, but you know what I mean. So the creative brain words, the creative side of my brain, and the artsy side of my brain are like, no, don't do this. Don't, you don't need to publish a book. And then the what if of like, what if you fail? Well, it really doesn't matter. It's at least I got it out. And then there's the whole thing of what is failure? I guess what is a success to you, and what is failure to you? Because maybe it's a number, maybe it's a money thing, or maybe it's I don't know. It's a whole lot of things that come with how people think about failure. And the thing is that a lot of times we do it to ourselves. Like we set too high of expectations, or we just think that it's gonna get handed to us, that kind of thing. So, eh, I that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out is how can I help myself to not be a failure? And I'm not I mean the only way that I cannot be a failure is if I just don't do it, right? Like I cannot be if I'm not in the race, then doesn't matter. If I'm not in the race, there's no point. I'm not going to lose it, that kind of thing, which is a horrible way to think. Um at least for me anyway. So, I know that it is humanly possible for me to tell a story and to make it look good and to get it out to the public because that's easy. I know people who have written crappy stories who have done it and posted it to Amazon and they don't make anything, but maybe just because it's out, it's a success. So, I don't know. But I have it written and I need to go through it because I found a big old plot hole in it. Something that doesn't make sense and it's just because she's the main character even though she doesn't want it. Hi, I'm being vague on purpose. So there's a lot to do with it. Like I still even though I wrote it, I still have to fix some stuff. It's fine. I'm good with it. I haven't really seen it in a few years, so I guess revisiting it with fresh eyes. A lot of people will wait like 2 or 3 months to not really completely forget about it, but just to so that they can look at it from a reader's perspective than a writer's perspective. So I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, I've got it sitting right next to me, and I've got my notebook also sitting right next to me. So I know what I need to do, and I have the time to do it. I just have to do it. And the only thing that's really stopping me is me. Oh. That's what I'm going to be doing on Fridays. I also, I know how to generate followers. Sounds like I'm making them pulling a rabbit out of a hat. But it's one of those things of I need the numbers to be there. Otherwise, if say that I wanted to make money off of writing, but I don't have anybody who's, if nobody knows me, knows that my stuff is out there, then I'm not really going to make any money. And then I really don't need to make money. I'm working and I have the monetary support that I need. I mean, we can pay our bills and everything, so just want to do it for fun. Just to see if I can, I suppose. Okay, so this is called fussy cutting. I can understand why it's called that now, because it's god awful annoying. Alrighty. Now that I have all of them cut out and everything, I gotta put these back. So again, while I don't really clean off my stuff, I do need to putting my stuff back is definitely something I do not need help with. Um, because cutting your stuff this way is so much easier, and I don't need to lose any of these. I do need to flip this one over. Yeah, I don't need to lose any of these. Because either I'm going to step on them, the dog's going to step on them. Nobody needs that. Okay. And this goes back in its bag. So because I'm late, I'm only going to make one card. I had ideas for this, but those ideas kind of require, oopsies. Those ideas kind of require 2 hours. And really, I think that next week, I'm going to probably pre-print pre-color and stuff. All right. There's that and that. Those can go up there. Okay, so now I have to find, I don't know what I'm going to, I guess I could do the large Merry Christmas die. I don't know where I put it. Is it these ones? Yeah. I don't know where my Merry Christmas one went. There. Hmm. All right. So because I don't know where that is, I'm gonna be doing happy birthday. And I'll show you a bit of ink blending. Let me get all of the washi tape off of here. In my little trash stash. Things that I need to throw away. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these. Set this stuff. I'm gonna put this right here. All right, so ink blending. Now what colors I want to use, or maybe I'll just use one color. think I'll just use one color. Well, two, but you know, yeah. So we need to put those right here. Okay. I will use this one and blue one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so these are very forgiving whenever you're blending them, which is nice. So I've got Wilted Violet and Mermaid Lagoon, and they have these that are kind of new to Simon Says Stamp, and they're blending brushes. So people that wear a whole lot of makeup will know exactly what these things are. But basically they are brushes that blend. So I'm gonna look at this and so this is going to be pretty much like that. So all you have to do is just, you see how it's coming up with stuff? That was from the last time that I used it. But yeah, you can see how it's, and that's what this is right here. So all I do is I take this and mush it on there, rub it in a little bit, and then lightly. I'm still, like I said, I'm still working on how to do this. This is another reason why I don't use markers. But this is definitely, I know how to blend, but this is definitely like a learning experience. And then I'm going to take the blue one, because you really don't want to mix your stuff, especially if you want like just all purple and you come back and this one's got like, your purple one has yellow or orange or something in it. It would really be a bad day. No. And some of these, like this is a little bit more wet, I guess. This one has more ink in it than the other one does. So it's kind of a struggle. Oh. Okay, so I think that that'll be good. Looks all right. Eh, yeah, looks okay. And then I'm gonna flip it back and forth a little bit to let it dry. Basically just doing this. Not right there though, because those are your ears. Yeah. So now I need to decide, basically what I'm going to do is with the, I'm gonna have this on there, and then I'm gonna have these sort of surrounding it. Like, hey, we made you a cake kind of thing. Yeah. The other thing with these is that they are, it is kind of, like you have to let it dry. I don't know where my heat tool is at the moment. La, 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 la. Just a couple more minutes. Okay, we're gonna say that it's good. See you in a moment. I have this turned around. I need to buy new die plates, if you can't tell. No, that's not going to work, unfortunately. I kind of have to put it in the middle. It's a thing I can like lay this on here and see where I want it. And I will washi tape it down before I flip it over because I have accidentally cut on this black thing and you shouldn't. It's all it is just a magnetic thing. Okay. There. Should be good. That shouldn't be good. This is why you washi tape all of your stuff down really, really well. Okay. Yeah, it still didn't stick, but that's all right. Okay, and I'm gonna run this through the thing. Yay, it worked. Okay. That'll be the worst part afterwards is getting all the little stuff off of here. Which part goes, which part stays? What is this? There we go. While the line is there, sometimes it's got to be helped out a little. All right. What we have, which is nice. I mean, I can see the blue on the outside and a little bit of the purple, which is good. Yeah, that looks really nice. Have cards. I do not. Okay, so then we're gonna use one of these. So these I got from work. Get them out of the packaging. That would be lovely. And that's why, because you're stuck to the packaging. Don't do that. Alrighty. So yeah, I got these at work, and if you're a crafty person, you now know where I work, which is fine. You don't know which one I work at, which is good. So I think that I will use the biggest one. And then that way, whenever I find my cards, I'm probably gonna have to buy some. Not real stingy with how this is. If it's placed like this, I don't even care. But I will get this. And okay. Just whenever I thought that I was done with this thing, I'm not. I think that because I was so organized today, ha ha ha, I'll just make one card on here and be over it. Be done. I need to get a trash bag in here to clean this up. So I have like a over here, like behind me, kind of kitty corner. I have a trash box. That's what we're gonna call it, as a trash box. And I've been putting all of my stuff there, and I need to actually get like a bag so that it can be taken out. Put this back on there. Yeah, these are like something else. Maybe I'll ask for new ones for Christmas. I don't know. Yeah, if you could hear it, the creaky cracking was this. Ta-da! Okay, now I think I'm done with that. Put this back because if I throw it away, I'm going to be very angry at myself. Not that I can't just go back to the store and get another one, but I don't want to. Oof. Right. Goes back on there. Ta-da! Okay. Hold on, I need to get back up on the seat. Okay, so then my thought, I'm gonna have to wait until I get some tape runner because I do not know where my stuff is. This is just me kind of looking to see where I want to place things. I know that, like, the card's gonna be bigger. This has got to be like the worst part about the whole thing, is trying to figure out where all of these should go. Yeah, even doing something like that, you can still see that there's an A right there. don't know. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of one card. But I don't have my tape runner easily accessible, so I can't just glue them down. But yeah, that's kind of like what I would do. Now what I'd like to do is have like a whole bunch of thank you cards and everything for maybe like different seasons or have different colors and have things like that on hand. Um, if you can tell, I watch a whole lot of Jennifer Maguire, and I just feel like if I could raid her space, that would be lovely. Yeah, I'd probably put like a background or something on here. There are a lot of things that I could do differently that I just sort of looked and saw what time it was and pulled an OS maneuver and got off the couch and did the thing. So, yeah. But in an hour and 17 minutes, I mean, that's the thing though, is that time really flies by. But if you get enough of like these things, then all you have to do is just start piecing them together. I think that while putting cards together um, is the most tedious part, coloring takes up the most time, if that makes sense. So as you could tell, it's been an hour and 17 minutes, and I made a card. So now you know why. Um, if you actually like buy cards from people, now you know why it costs so much. Uh, and now you know why a whole lot of people just buy regular cards. I actually like making cards, which is why I decided to do this Wednesday thing so that I can um, just start making winter cards, holiday cards, things like that for friends and family. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Um, I've really actually missed making cards. I kind of fell into a funk a couple of years ago and I didn't want to do anything. So yeah, this was really fun. Thank you for being with me through this whole hour and 18 minutes. um, yeah. Hopefully next Wednesday I will be a little bit more what's the word? I will be more better. I'll be more prepared. I actually have so the thing for next week I've got is this part of it too? No. So the thing I have next week is a new one from Fawn. It's this one, so it'll be really easy to make stuff. This one is also it's an old one, but as you can see, I've got like sticky notes on there for when they go out. So yeah. Um anyway, what is this? Connection is unstable. Okay, whatever. Either way, so yeah, that was one card. I will probably also buy like actual foldy cards. But yeah. Thanks for spending some time with me today, and I will see you guys all next week, unless you're gonna come to the productivity thing, which will be on Friday, which I will definitely be a little bit more I will be more better with. Yeah. Okay, bye everybody.